everything I've said, if you look at what I actually said, is defensible, that it is truthful, that is factually accurate, that it can be supported by academic research. The problem that I have now, and that we all have right now, is that my statements have been misreported.
Refusing to resign, Prescott State Representative David Stringer made an appearance last night at the City Council meeting defending himself.
Political editor Dennis Welch talked to the mayor of Prescott today about a possible effort to recall Stringer from office.
I was the second highest vote getter in the state of Arizona for a House race.
Just last month, voters re-elected Representative David Stringer by a wide margin to another 2-year term. Now, the mayor and mayor pro tem of Prescott, Arizona say there might be no other option left to remove him from office except to launch a recall campaign.
Would you support a recall effort? Are you looking at trying to
start any effort?
Yeah, are you going to start one if nobody does?
I think that will happen for sure.
We hope that we can figure out some way to get him out of this seat. He does not represent us. He's not going to be effective, and he doesn't represent our values. So we're going to do whatever we can to make that happen.
Meanwhile, city leaders are dealing with the backlash of Stringer's latest racially offensive comments. Most notably, a civil rights organization has called for a boycott of Prescott until Stringer is removed from office.
I don't think it's fair to target the whole city because, again, we did the right thing without any pressure whatsoever.
On Tuesday, the council voted 6-1 for Stringer to resign. The president of the East Valley chapter of the NAACP applauded the council's actions. But he said he's not ready to call off the boycott, but does plan on meeting with city leaders.
I've had a number of people reach out from the city of Prescott already, some business owners, some elected officials already reaching out to my office to see if we can schedule a meeting.
Now, regarding that recall effort, any effort to recall Mr. Stringer could not begin until the summer. State law says a recall campaign cannot be launched for at least 6 months after the start of a new term. So since legislature comes back in January, that means July at the earliest.
Wow. And Dennis, politics always enters everything in this conversation, especially in our state of Arizona. Flat out, the Republicans need this guy's vote because of everything that has changed, the shift or the balance of power.
In prior years, you can look at how he's been punished. He's been stripped of most of his committee assignments. He's got one left. In prior years, he essentially would have been a very ineffective lawmaker. But in a year, we're heading into a partisan split of 31 Republicans, 29 Democrats, the closest it's been in decades. Republicans are going to need his votes on some big controversial issues down there. Mr. Stringer had noted that yesterday when he was talking to the Prescott Valley City Council, saying that is what is going to make him an effective lawmaker. That's why he's going to stay there. He's going to be there for at least this session.
And politicians, they love to claim that what they've said has been taken out of context or misreported, and he's doing that. But the entire context of what he's saying is out there.
That entire recording is out there. He has put it out on his Facebook page. Numerous media outlets have put that on their websites and in their organizations. That it has it out. They have that out there, and people can go watch them, can go listen to them whenever they choose. And a lot of elected officials, a lot of business groups, they've had access to this, and they are still calling for him to resign right now.
All right, political editor Dennis Welch, thanks.